Welcome back, dear students. This is Commonwealth Literature, Part 2. In Part 2, we are going to see what is Commonwealth Literature, the origin of the word, the usage of the term Commonwealth in literature. Let's get into the class. The term Commonwealth Literature is used to refer to literature written in English in the once colonies of British Empire. As we saw earlier, what is Commonwealth nation? In the last class we saw what is Commonwealth nation. The Commonwealth nations were the nations which were once the colonies of British Empire and they were given freedom. Now, literature, that is literature written in English, the language of British Empire, in those nations are called Commonwealth literature. Now, this Commonwealth literature is known by different names. It is called a new literature, Commonwealth literature, post-colonial literature, etc. The repeated themes that we see in Commonwealth literature are misuse of power, exploitation of native peoples, alienation in post-colonial society. What is post-colonial society? The post-colonial society is after getting freedom, the nation is called post-colonial nation. Post-colonial. Colonialism is before getting freedom. Post-colonial is after getting freedom. This is the okay. So post-colonial literature, Commonwealth literature in English, new literature in English, world writing in English. These are just some of the terms used to describe the writings of the members of the former British Empire. So this is what is Commonwealth literature? The literature written in English by those nations which were once the colonies of the British Empire and later they become free. Now, coming to the etymology, the word origin of Commonwealth. Commonwealth is a Latin word. It is not a straight Latin word. It is a some translation of the Latin word, which is res publica. Is a Latin word. Res publica is a Latin word. When it was literally translated, it meant republic. This republic, when it was loosely translated, it was translated as Commonwealth. This is mean. So it's a Latin word. In Latin, it was republica. When it came to English, it is republic. When this republic was loosely translated, it was given the name Commonwealth. The word Commonwealth as a noun refers to public wealth, common to all. The usage of the word dates back to 15th century. However, the term Commonwealth was first used by Oliver Cromwell in 1649 to refer to common nation or public wealth. Used to refer common well-being, that is public wealth, common wealth. In 17th century, the term was used to refer a state in which the supreme power is vested in the people, a republic or democratic state. But in later 16th, 17th century, the same word Commonwealth referred to a state where the supreme power had their power. For example, now as in Delhi. Now for India, Delhi, the power rests in Delhi. Similarly, in 17th century, the state where the parliament had was named Commonwealth in 17th century. Okay. In 17th century, the term was used to refer a state in which the supreme power is vested in the people. The term Commonwealth literature is often used to refer post-colonial literature. Later, what happened is when after getting freedom, when it became a post-colonial country, the literature written in English were called post-colonial literature. However, writers like Salman Rushdie defines the term as a body of writing created in English language by persons who are not themselves the Britons, or Irish, or citizens of United States of America. This is what Salman Rushdie defines. He never accepts the term Commonwealth literature. Hence, Commonwealth literature is also named as post-colonial literature, new literature in English, world writing in English. All the terms are referred to describe the writings of the members of the former British Empire. The evolution and growth of Commonwealth literature started in 1931. So when you see the growth of the word, it was used in coined in the 15th century, and it was used by Oliver Cromwell in the 16th century. Later, it was reused in 17th century. Now, the growth in literature, the word was used in literature from 1931. It comprised Australia, the evolution, sorry. So the evolution started when Australia, Canada, South Africa, and New Zealand, these grouping countries had one common feature. It was that they were the colonies of British, and they used the term Commonwealth for to refer to the literature written in English. When India was given freedom in 1947, India decided to stay in Commonwealth nation after it became republic in 1950. When India entered the Commonwealth, it acquired the word acquired a new color and character. In literature, the concept of Commonwealth literature came into practice in the mid 20th century. Thank you, students. In next class, we will see in detail about the Commonwealth literature, different countries. Thank you.